In this mini coaching session, Elvis asks about the impact of EMFs, like electronics and Wi-Fi, on sleep. I share my personal take on EMFs and cut through the fear-mongering around sleep and its effect on your health. Let's dive into it. So Elvis, you were here. Do you have a question?
Hello, everybody. How bad does EMF affect sleep? Like internet, like electronics in your room?
Great question. So I'll give you my perspective on that. So I live my life from a place of whatever you think is basically going to come true. And so I choose not to hyperfixate on things like EMF and electronics. Let's be real, they're everywhere. We got so many devices. I wear an Aura ring. Like this is Bluetooth. Everything is Bluetooth, like everything. And so it doesn't seem valuable to me to obsess over those types of things because worrying about those things can cause stress, and stress also isn't good for you. Um, are there some people who maybe are really sensitive to electricity and radio waves and all of that? Maybe. But as a human species, we're gonna have to get over that real fast because we're just all completely exposed to it. So I find it not the best place to focus on. Um, I mean, there's plenty of people in this world who are sleeping great, and they do not even know what an EMF is, right? They've never even heard the term. Um, so that's my mindset around it. I don't worry about it. I really do not. Um, could there be some truth behind it? Maybe, but I really think that where you're placing your attention is what is going to be your experience. So I think it's a lot of fear-mongering. There's a lot of that in the sleep world, of course, because sleep's so important. It is, but at the same time, I have clients who are in their 70s, 80s, and they had trouble sleeping their whole life, but they're still kicking it, you know what I mean? So it's sleep's not as important as people think it is. I think there's so many other factors at play. Does that help?
Yeah, because there's so many people saying that I suffered insomnia my whole life. Ever since I was, I think ever since I was a baby. Yeah, there's people that say that you won't live long, you'll die soon, and all this fear. And it's just like, oh wow, but I barely get sick. I'm pretty healthy, except for my sleep and concentration. That's the only thing. I'm like 47 years old, and if everyone was saying, oh, this that, I probably would have been gone a long time ago.
Yeah, right, like, you're still here for a reason, and, it's just you're doing everything that you can in terms of being healthy in other areas of your life, and that counts, you know? Like, we get into this mindset that sleep's the only thing that matters. It's really not. It's really not. People ask me I get all these comments like, "Oh, you had insomnia for 16 years. Why don't you look like crap? Why don't you have bags under your eyes, right? Why don't you have dark circles?" And I'm like, "Well, because the body heals. It just does, and it's always healing and regenerating, and there's a lot of other factors at play that go into all of those things. And so I wouldn't hyperfixate on the EMFs at all. It just doesn't seem it seems like too just unnecessary stress, from my perspective. So, I hope that helps.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. If you're ready to experience your own sleep transformation, start with my free masterclass to help you sleep naturally. You can find that in the description below.